spiritual bank account is having very good balance, what happens is what I want, I get it. And without big problems or issues, problems will be there, but it will come and go off, and not a serious problem or series of challenges or difficulties. It will be little more easier than a normal person, how he is trying to achieve what he wants in our life. So a good spiritual bank balance means what I think it happens, and the expectation is met, and or sometimes not only met, it is much better than what I expect, I get it. So that is a rough indication of what I stand as of now with respect to the bank balance in my spiritual account. There are many people, we have been seeing it with a lot of challenges for years. One lady was telling that I am married for 22 years, and for the last 22 years, I have been telling my husband to quit smoking. He says, no, don't talk about that alone. Finished. So there cannot be any discussion about that topic, which for which husband had close to 22 years back, and still the situation is same. So what kind of balance he has with respect to her wish for husband to quit smoking and enjoy a good respiratory system, right? So the balance on that particular aspect for her is negative, so she is not able to achieve that. Whereas other stuff like his kids are nice, and husband is giving all the money, whatever she wants it, he is giving a freedom, but with respect to the caring his health, yes, that door is closed. And somebody is looking for alliance for his daughter's wedding, and 5 years they have been trying to get a good alliance, but not getting a good alliance. Now that particular account is in a problem, so they are still struggling a lot to get that desire or wish fulfilled. And there are people, they have been telling my husband is always work, 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 and he is not even taking time to eat in a comfortable time frame or in a comfortable time or with us, and always work. And why he married, I don't know. This is a kind of satisfaction she has with respect to her husband. So, or somebody is having with a chronic disease, lifelong disease, and he has to suffer through that. So with respect to that, the account is in negative form. So the spiritual bank account, the status of the spiritual bank account decides how much I enjoy in my life and how much suffering I have, not only now, even in future, at the age of 90, how I am going to live. What is the quality of life I will have it at the age of 90? That depends on the spiritual bank account balance. Now, let's understand. We have discussed all that in the previous lesson. So what we are going to see now today, how the account is being operated. We all know that Maharishi has told the biggest asset what we can give to our child is the good genetic center, the good imprints, the genetic center with the good imprints. And the genetic center is nothing but the soul. And the genetic center is having a record, and that we call that as a spiritual account. Now, the genetic center records everything, but Maharishi says the recording is with respect to the quality of the karma. Means either positive or negative. That means either I should enjoy or I should suffer. So the quality of imprint is the type of data which is stored in the genetic center or soul or our spirit. So the spiritual account is being maintained based on these two parameters. Either is a positive or a negative. Positive karma means I try to remove the pain of others or try to help some other. Or the first one is negative karma means I give pain to myself or others, either now or future, either physically or mentally. Then that is considered as a sin, and that is as a negative karma, which is recorded in genetic center as a negative. So the whole spiritual bank account is based on these two factors or two parameters, positive karma or negative karma. Accordingly, it is distributed into various accounts. right? And if you see normal bank account, we use current accounts. The current account only has, you have salary credited there, you have a checkbook which you can give it for rental purpose, and then you have a credit card which you can use it for online payment to anything, and you can always open online with the FDs, or you can withdraw it. You can do anything when you have a current account. With a savings account, you can have a small short-term savings, but you can't even have a check with a savings account, right? So the spiritual bank account is almost like a current account in a bank. Now, as I said, the ordinary or silver or diamond customer or platinum card holder, that depends on the data. What quantity of imprints I have in my spiritual account. As you can see in the screen, I'm sorry for the handwritten notes. I don't have the PowerPoint, and even for Tamil class, I used only the board. So I took a snapshot of the board, and which I have written down for you to understand. See, the positive karma, punyas, good deeds, negative karma is sin. And the positive, whatever actions we have done with respect to helping others, removing the pain of others, or not disturbing others, it is all saved, stored as deposits in my spiritual account. Whatever pain I give it, it is stored as withdrawals in my account, right? And now, for example, every day I get 3 times food. Now, every time, all 3 meals I have got and a nice food. That means I enjoy the food. I got my food for my survival. Then the positive karma is deducted from the account because today's food is served. Suppose if today's food is not served, I suffer through the hunger pain, and that pain is a negative karma. So the negative karma is removed. So as you see here, one example of that spiritual account sheet, wherein the deposit is 1,000 crores of imprints are there. 1,000 crores of imprints are there, which is a positive karma, whereas 100 crores of negative karma is stored there in my spiritual account, for example, then it is called negative, and 1,000 crore is a positive account. Now, from this account, every day something is planned, assigned for day-to-day activities. So the daily, every day is an account which is maintained in our spiritual bank account. But how it is maintained, that is what we need to understand. Now, if you see in the total value FD, sorry, the total value in my spiritual account as 1,000 crore and the 100 crore as a negative karma, and the divinity has planned in such a way so that it is put into separate FD in each account. What divine has given is there are 12 spiritual bank sub accounts. One spiritual account is in the name of Muthu, right? And then there are 12 branch accounts. That 12 accounts are called as, for example, I have shown some 5 major accounts on your left side of the screen. One is a health account. Under one current account, you have different, you can say FDs, fixed deposit, or you can have a loan in with respect to that also, right? So what God has done it, as soon as I am born, when I am born with 1,000 crores of positive karma and 100 crore of negative karma, the God distribute based on the hereditary imprints, the quality of imprints, how my father lived, how my grandfather lived. Based on that, out of this 1,000 crore, some 800 crore or 700 crore are distributed to each box. For example, here I have distributed all the 1,000 just for easy understanding. That means 200 crore is for health account, 400 crore for family account, 50 crore for office account, 250 crore for with respect to the children account, 20 crore for miscellaneous account, 80 crore is for the purpose of my living, what I am doing with respect to my purpose of birth, which is self-realization or divine realization. There is a box and that is there. Now, I have shown here only 6 boxes, but our ancestors have divided into 12 boxes. and you will easily relate to the horoscope. In horoscope, the entire life of any person is divided into 12 houses, and each house is meant for some activities, some areas of our life. One person's longevity, health, and what type of personality is house 1. And house 12, for example, when he will what type of hospitalization he will have it, what type of quality of sleep he will have it, and what type of secrets he has to go through it, and what type of hidden enemies he will have in his life, or how many hidden enemies, how powerful his hidden enemies are. That is box number 12. We call that as a 12th house in a horoscope, right? So under one spiritual account, Muthu, there are 12 sub accounts, and each account you may have deposit or you may have a loan. So, for example, deposit means, for example, here as shown in the slide here, it's an FD, and I will show you the right hand side. If you see there, loan 20 crore for health. That means what this shows is, out of deposit 1000 crore, divinity has assigned 200 crore for health as FD, fixed deposit. That means what? When this fellow reaches 40, after that only the health problem starts normal, right? So this guy opened one FD for 10 crore. Okay, when he reached 40, open up this FD so that let him enjoy good health after 40 also for another 5 years. Suppose if I have 1000 crore in the health account as FD, until I die, I will not have any major issues there. But you have to see the loan account under the health box, the health account. It says 20 crore. Whereas here is a 200 crore is a deposit, 20 crore is a loan. That means I may go to hospitalization, but I will come out in 2 days' time. The 2 days of pain, 1 crore of negative karma is removed. But since I have 200 crore, though I go to hospital, I come out in 2 days, not 2 years or 20 years with a chronic disease, because the deposit is more in the health account than the loan I have taken it from health account. That's a simple understanding. We have to have it. So the divinity, whatever I do from morning to evening, it is divided as a positive or negative, and it is credited or debited into the respective account, either as a positive karma, as a deposit, or as a negative karma, as a loan. Loan means I have to pay back or I have to suffer. Deposit means I will enjoy. I get what I want as long as I have good amount of FDs in each box. When God distributed this box out of 1000 crore, as you can see there, that example given, 400 crore is for family life, whereas 50 crore is for office life. What happens here is, in office life, 50 crore, if you see in the loan account, he has 5 crores in the loan account, 50 crore as a deposit. This person, majority of the money is deposited in the family or child or his health. That means this person's professional life is not going to be great. He will not be a CEO or a general manager or a big reputed or a big name, fame, power, position. Nothing he will enjoy, because the deposit in his professional account is only 50 crore. He will live like an ordinary man, but like an auto driver or a taxi driver or a clerk or a secretary. But his family happiness is great. He will have a very good children. Children will take care of the parents, and his health is excellent. That is what this distribution shows. If somebody is born with a diabetes while at birth, that means under health account, he has a very less FD, but the loan amount is 200 crore, FD is 20 crore. So he has to spend a lot of time in the hospital throughout his life. That is what at birth, not at the age of 30 or 40. This is what at birth it is distributed. Now every day we start living it, and every day is on one account, and that account at the end of the day, or as soon as the action is done, it is distributed into all those 12 sub accounts, either as a loan or as a fixed deposit. As simple as that. I hope I am not complicating the issues or the concept. Just we need to understand. That's all. Right. Now let's take one example. Somebody okay. I think I forgot to put that box here. Okay. Just a second. Okay, I forgot to put the box there. Okay, fine. Assume that one, sorry, I think that is the next slide. Just a second. Yeah, sorry. Great. I have a slide. Now, for example, let's take May 5th or May 4th, for example, or May 1st, for easy understanding, 1st May for one person. What from the main account for that particular day, divine distributes some positive karma and negative karma, right? Now the person A, for him, the allotment is like that. The painful situations, 5,000 negative karma he has to suffer on day 1st of May. 5,000 negative karma he has to suffer. And the positive karma, he also has to suffer. The positive karma is 500, for example, right? So 5,000 suffering on 1st May and 500 enjoyment on that May 1st. If that is the case, for example, what will happen is for person A, he starts as soon as he gets up in the morning, and he is doing normal his duties, everything is going fine. Either he is not too happy or not painful. He is going through the normal routine work. And when he sits for a breakfast, excellent breakfast is served, and he is appreciating his wife for the excellent breakfast. Now, the moment he appreciated his wife, and because of his appreciation, and his wife is happy for it, he gets a plus positive karma now. Means 500 points is deposited in family account because he appreciated his wife, and so wife was happy. So the family happiness, that family peace, that account 500 positive is deposited. But after finishing the breakfast, while washing the hand, wife said that we have to go to jewelry shop today evening. Now this fellow's BP got increased, and he started shouting it. And what is this? Why you want to? All that he started because he is not expecting this statement from her at the end of breakfast, and he started shouting, argument between husband and wife. Now under the same family peace sub account, one is a deposit account, 500 deposited. The other is a loan account, wherein just because he argued for 2 minutes or 10 minutes, minus 200 loan, minus karma. Negative karma is added to the family peace loan account for him morning 8 o'clock. That was the situation. Now this person left the home. He said, okay, I have to go to the office. We will discuss it later. So he gets into the car. He is going on a road. And already that day, divine's plan is 5,000 negative karma, right? Now the wife told that we have to go to jewelry shop. That is a negative karma. So some karma is removed there as well. Now, as soon as he gets into the car and he has a meeting at 9 o'clock in the office, and divine has planned 5,000 negative karma today, he has to suffer. There is a huge traffic jam. Doesn't look like in 30 minutes or 20 minutes, traffic is not going to clear. Now, another 500 negative karma is gone because he is stuck in the traffic for 20 minutes. Minus 500 is, some out of 5,000, I said 1,500 is a traffic on the top in the red color. I have written 1,500, right? So in the traffic, because of the pain through the traffic, the divinity has removed 1,500 negative karma from the loan, right? But the guy in the traffic, if he is not accepting the situation as it is, And he started shouting, what this country is. These people are useless, stupid people, no big planning, always roads, traffic is there. Nobody is driving properly. Nobody is planning properly. One day they dig it, other day they close it, and again they open it, another department. And he started shouting, the government officers, everyone is shouting for 20 minutes. He is upset. Suppose if somebody is not shouting, but he is upset. What is this shit? I have a meeting at 8, 9 o'clock. How I can go for the meeting? This manager will ask me 10 questions and now I am late. Even for meeting, I am not able to be on time. So he is thinking all negative stuff internally, self-talk. Or he is shouting the people. He has generated 500 negative karma in that 20 minutes. And also, I am late for the meeting. I am late for the meeting. He is giving pain to himself. Another 500 negative karma is added to his professional account. And then he went to the office late. And in the entrance, and people said, good morning. He just ignored it because he's already upset. BP is up. He is stressed. And he ignored the secretary who said, good morning. So the secretary is unhappy. Oh my God, I just said, good morning. This fellow is not even saying, what the person is this? She is upset because of her upset, because of the pain given to her by ignoring her good morning. He has earned another negative 100 karma as a loan to her professional account. Now the meeting started and already he is late. Already his BP is high. He is stressed. So some question is being asked. He forgot something. He is not able to answer. Whatever he has done the work, he is not able to present it. And everybody is upset there. Nobody is happy for his response, and everybody started shouting him, how can you first be late? And you don't know what are the things we are going to discuss it. We have distributed the agenda 5 days before. All that stuff comes in. He has earned 2,000 negative karma during that 2 hours meeting in the office. Then the whole day he is upset about this bad incident. Another 3,000 is added. If I give pain to myself, negative karma is added. Then he comes to the home and same angry mood, and the whole night everything is in a friction, always fighting. Another 5,000 karma negative is added from evening 5 o'clock to night 10 o'clock until he goes to bed. Now at the end of the day, his spiritual bank account, God's plan is to remove 5,000 and 500 removed from positive karma, because he will get the food and he will go to office. He without any issue, he will come back to the office. That was the plan of positive karma. And negative karma 5,000, God has created traffic jam. God has created the first angry statement from the wife. And that is what God's plan is, traffic jam. Now, at the end of the day, if you see the last point, what he has done, he has deposited 500 positive points because he appreciated his wife for the delicious breakfast. Positive karma 500, it is added. And negative karma sin, if you add all the negative, breakfast minus 200, traffic jam minus 500, worry minus 500, ignoring of good morning minus 100, arguments in the meeting minus 2,000, whole day upset minus 3,000, home angry from 5 o'clock to 10 o'clock minus 5,000. If you add all, it comes to 11,300 negative karma. At the end of the day, he added this negative karma to his various accounts, professional account, family account, and all that. This is what person A does. Now, this is what person B does. The person B, he also appreciated the good breakfast and wife said, I want to go to jewelry shop. Oh, is it? You want to go to jewelry shop? Okay, I don't know when I will return it, but sure, we will try to go to jewelry shop. No issues at all. Though he was upset internally, mentally, he generated 10 negative points. But he didn't tell anything. He said that, okay, I will try to come early. Finished. So wife is not upset. Wife is okay for it. Though she is not very happy, okay for it. But internally, he was a little bit upset. So minus 10 karma. But he never shouted. He never argued. Everything is fine there. So he generated minus 10. And then there is a traffic jam. Same guy. 20 minutes traffic jam. You know what the guy did? He called his uncle, he called his grandfather, he called his neighbor, he called his classmate to whom he spoke for 10 years before. My God, whatever the calls he made, everybody was so happy to receive this call and have a conversation with this guy. In that 20 minutes, all the 12 calls, all the 12 people were so happy, and they told their children, their wife, and they are also back home. Muthu called. The positive karma of 1,000 in that 20 minutes with that person B. Now in the meeting, of course, it was late for him also. So either he managed it very well and he first apologized. So everybody is at least okay that this fellow apologized for being late and there is a traffic jam unexpected. Because in the car, he spent 10 minutes to plan. I am going to be late and people will be very upset. Now, what are the key points I need to tell? So that first of all, they become okay with my response. So what are the positive things I can say in the beginning itself so that the pressure comes down for the other people in the meeting? He planned so well and he presented so well so that nobody is upset and everybody appreciated and everybody said is okay, understandable. So he didn't generate any positive karma or negative karma. And while entering the office, people asked, how are you? And his PP is normal because he planned and he talked to his grandfather and all. And good morning with a smiley face. Positive karma is he generated. And in the meeting, uh, he apologized. So negative karma 500 is gone, but no positive karma. And whole day he is normal, 400 karma. At home also he is normal, 2000 karma. See the person B at the end of the day, he deposited 4,000 points in various accounts as FD. And whereas as per God's plan, 5,000 is gone and he earned only 500 points because in the meeting he was not able to answer a couple of things and all the other people waited for 20 minutes. Their time is wasted. So you took the freedom of their time. It is a sin and that sin is accounted as minus 500. So he generated 500 whereas the other person generated 11,300. Now you can easily understand how the spiritual account is being maintained, whether person A is progressing or going backward, whether person B is progressing or going backward. As simple as that. Person A, whatever, both of them brought the same balance when they were born. But when they pass day by day, person A adds more negative to the negative karma and he is going to suffer more and more pain. Whereas person B, he went through the same traffic jam, same situation, but he managed it so well. He made the painful situation as a harmonious situation. Either he didn't generate positive, but he didn't generate negative karma. That is what the key is here. Okay, so now we understand that particular point, how every day the negative karma, the karma is being distributed. So let's here. So you can see here in each box, health, family enjoyment, office, child, miscellaneous, purpose of birth. Suppose if this guy has a purpose of birth as 80 crore, whereas this guy has only 80 in the loan account is only 8 crore. What does that mean? That means the person, the person who has 80 crore in his divine account, that means his father, grandfather, mother, they are all spiritually oriented to a larger extent. So they have 80 crore. And they will get a system like WCSE or Art of Living, some spiritual organization they will come to know, they will become a member of it and they will follow. But 8 crore loan is also there. That means he will not be able to do exercise for some days or some months, but he will be able to overcome it if he designs it, if he plans it well. So that is what that 80 crore and 8 crore, it tells that. And the child account 250 crore as a deposit, whereas 25 crore as a loan. That means what? He will have 2 kids or 1 kid, but excellent kid. They will not suffer. The parents will not suffer much pain from the child because the child account, the negative karma is only 25 crore. Positive is 250 crore. They will enjoy more from the kids rather than suffering from the kids. That is what that account shows, right? So you can imagine how it is distributed. You know, our ancestors are so great. They have given a science called Jyotish. You know, Jyotish, Jyoti means light, right? So it's a light given to the humanity about the Sanjita karma. When somebody is born, what the account is. What I have shown here is the horoscope can tell you about Sanchita karma if somebody is born. But not at the age of 30. At the age of 30 for person A, person B, for example, the example I have shown you in the previous slide, person A, person B horoscope will be same because the distribution is same. He is born in the same time, same day, same place, and the karma is distributed in the same way. But the person A added more negative, person B added very little negative and added more positive. So at the age of 30, horoscope 100% it will be true for person A because he is adding more negative to the same account pattern, right? He has a less account in health, he will put more negative into the health, right? So the pattern will be maintained. These are the people who live according to the fate, according to the destiny. They don't use wisdom to change the destiny. Whereas person B, though the horoscope is same, so though the Sanchita karma is same, but he everyday account, he changed it. So the things are improved for person B. That is what this shows. Now, what should I do? So the horoscope analysis, the Jyotish, astrology, what it tells is the distribution of Sanchita karma. And they also calculate when, for example, here, 50 crore office. And you can see, let's take as here, 40 crore partner, family piece as a loan. 400 crore is the family enjoyment and 40 crore is a partner or family piece. Or let's take the first example, easy. 200 crore is a deposit in health account and 20 crore is a loan account in his health account. The Sanjita karma, horoscope analysis can tell this fellow will go through a certain period in this year to this year. For example, 2015 to 2022, that 7.5 period, he will meet with an accident and he will be in hospital for 10 days because the Saturn planet is sitting in health box and transiting on the health box. Transiting means the planet is moving in an orbit. When the planet is moving in an orbit and it is coming close to your place, birthplace, then that is called the Gandaka Chani. That means the Gandaka means the Saturn is sitting on my head now. When Saturn is sitting on my head, majority of the karma is manifested. That means I have 20 crore, for example, the person has 20 crore negative karma with respect to health, and Saturn is coming in this time. That means he will meet with an accident and he will be in hospital. He will go through a small surgery, but in 1 week, he will come out very safely without any serious problem because 200 crore health is there in the deposit. So the horoscope can tell the manifestation of this distribution according to Sanchita karma, not according to the combination of Sanchita karma and Prarabdha karma. So this is just so that astrology can be used as a guidance, not as a 100% genuine thing. It is genuine, it is true only for those who follow as per fate. They don't use their wisdom, they don't use their thinking, they don't use they just follow what mind says. They live according to mind, not according to the intelligence or wisdom, right? Okay, so now what to do with all that? Okay, I understood now how the spiritual bank account is being operated. That is why Maharishi said the greatest invisible entity. See, there are 3 invisible entities. God, you can't see the God, invisible. Mind, you can't see the mind. You can't see the pran, weir, life force, or jivan, or spirit. You can't see the spirit also. These 3 are invisible entities. But among all the 3, which includes God as well, and Maharishi has given the greatest invisible entity compared to these 3 is genetic center. The difference between genetic center and soul is only the account. Genetic center has the database, has the account. So the spiritual account is the greatest invisible entity. Maharishi has said, we don't know what is in my genetic center. What will happen at the age of 60, 50, 80? We don't know the distribution, right? But Sanchita karma can be interpreted. If somebody is a good spiritual astrologer, he can tell, oh, this is what in the pipeline for you, but you take enough precautions. Like that, the horoscope can be used. Okay. Okay, now what should I do? Simple. What should I do? Very, very, very simple. Can I request you to put it in the chat box? What should I do now after knowing this execution or operation of spiritual account? What should I do? On one side, I have 12 accounts with FDs, and other side, I have loan accounts with same 12 accounts on loan, right? Depending upon that, I enjoy pain or suffering with respect to each field of my life. What should I do after knowing this? Can you please put your comments in a chat box? What should I do? That's all. Very simple question. Just keep doing positive karma. Excellent. Increase the deposit to the maximum possible. Excellent. Very good. Excellent. Very nice. Little more. We have to take it in a positive way. Very good. Excellent. That means acceptance. Very nice. You have to accept. If you don't accept, negative karma is added there. So very nice. Take care of ahamya karma consciously. Absolutely. That is what, by taking the ahamya karma, what you have to do. So my question is, what I'm supposed to do by taking control of ahamya karma? Increase the punyas and reduce or avoid sins. Excellent. Very nice. Increase punyas means increase positive karma. Try to help as much as possible and don't give pain. That's all. Very nice. Anything else? Anything else? Any other comments? Okay. I have listed down few stuff, right? There are 4 important things we should take care of it. And consciously we should remember it and apply it in our day-to-day life, right? So number 1, you should pay back the loan as much as possible. Get rid of the loan. That means what? I am staying in a house, in a home, for example, and actually I gave an example in my introspection classes, right? I in Qatar itself, I had a neighbor in my home. Okay, I'm talking about long back. That neighbor, whenever he comes to he comes to my home, right? And whenever he comes to my home, if I wear white shirt, come on, why are you wearing white shirt? You are not old. You are young. Wear color shirt. And but if I wear a t-shirt, come on, are you college boy? Why are you wearing color t-shirt with a checked design? You will tell like that. If I eat chapati, why are you eating chapati? If I eat idli, come on, why you eat idli? You have to eat chapati, puri, all that. If I have a Sony TV, come on, Sony TV is outdated. You have to buy this TV. Anything he sees it, he will tell that what we have done is wrong. That is his nature, right? So always there was a unhappiness after the guy comes and leaves the home, right? And he is neighbor. So this keep on going. And one day my wife told me, either he has to be there or we have to leave this home. One of that should happen. I can't tolerate this. Whatever I do, there is a question coming up. And he used to work in shift. So daytime he used to be there, right? So then even daytime he used to, make comments like this. So she said, now what I told my wife, first accept it happily, right? At that time also, I was not even fully following Vedatrim. It was my starting, and we just started the center, in fact, I think. So I was not knowing fully. And I just told them, try to be there. And you keep a thought that means we have to know that pain should stop. Like that, you strengthen your thought. That's all we said, right? And we just started, and we started blessing him. In 3 months' time, that fellow left that home. He changed his home. After that, we were there for 20 years after that, 22 years after that in the same home, right? Now, if you ask me, I will tell, I will not even think for him to leave the home. Let him be there with me all the time so that I pay back all my loan through this guy. And what the guy does, he doesn't beat me. He just tells a comment. So what? Hear it, pass it. What is the big deal there? But my negative karma is gone. So my first aim is to pay back the loan. If whoever is coming and giving a complaint to you, or making a criticism, or giving a painful statement to you, or telling some nonsense to you, accept it. Happily take it. And in fact, bless him. Thank him because he is helping to reduce your negative karma by paying back my loan. That means my future is excellent. Is going to be blissful. Now that fellow is gone in 3 months' time. I used my wisdom to change the destiny, but the balance is still there. The balance has to get manifested, right? If that fellow is reducing 100 negative karma every day by coming and giving a statement to me, in 3 months, only that much negative karma is gone. Now I made sure through my prayers that he leaves that home, that 300 karma, who will take her? So I have a problem. So my first task is to accept all the challenges, problems in our life, use that as an opportunity to grow. First of all, we have to thank the people who is torturing us, who is giving pain to us, because he is giving me an opportunity to pay back my loan so that my future is excellent. Number one, pay back. Number two, I should not take new loan. Already the pain is because of my past negative karma. Why I should add another negative karma, which you have all mentioned in the chat box? Don't give pain, don't take pain. Don't give pain, don't take pain. That's it. So the second point is no new negative karma by giving pain or by taking pain. That's the second most important point. I should do it. Two, increase your earnings, increase your deposit. That means try to find opportunity where you can help somebody, where you can help. You, Maharishi says, you keep only a thought. How can I help? What help I can do? This thought alone will bring resources to you, will bring opportunities for you to help. Now, by helping those, even if I have loan account with respect to my health, I will meet with an accident, I will go to hospital, there will be a surgery, but if I earn more of positive karma, in 2 days, everything will be normal, I will be all right after surgery, right? So, earning more positive karma will reduce the severity of the negative karma, the effect of negative karma. So for that, I have to increase my deposit. And in fact, Maharishi says, step one, keep a thought, how can I help? Step two, increase your abilities to help more and more. Automatically, we will be able to increase item number 3. So increase deposit and current. 4, future savings, FD. How can I put the future savings in FD? The third is same as fourth, right? But the future savings, FD means, you know, the recurring deposit. Every day I put 10 reals and it is compounding, interest is compounding. You know the power of compounding, such a powerful stuff, right? So the fourth point is like a recurring deposit. You have to identify something so that every day you help these people. Every day you do something good to them so that every day RD, recurring deposit, you do that, you do that, you do that. Then what will happen is this RD is compounded, compounded, compounded. What you are saving today, what you are helping others today is not only to take care of today's enjoyment, it is also used as a future deposit. How can I do it? Very simple. We are doing it at the end of every meditation. We are blessing everybody, starting from my wife, kids, relatives, friends, colleagues, boss, subordinates, and enemies. Who else we left? Entire universe, right? Entire world. That is the fourth point. Every day you find out some opportunity. If you can have 10 minutes every day, allot 10 minutes a day, call one person for that 10 day. Every day one person, not the same person, right? You find out 10 years back I was staying in Mogalina earlier, and I know who was a neighbor. Oh, now I came out of Mogalina 2.5 years back. Call the neighbor and talk to him for 10 minutes nicely, positively, encouraging words, kind words, loving words. Well, RD, you deposited 10 positive points to your RD, and every day you keep doing it. That is called the point number 4. So, payback, number 1. 2, no new loan, don't give pain, don't take loan. 3rd, try to help as much as possible. 4th, find out an opportunity every day to earn some recurring deposit, to put it in recurring deposit. These are the 4 things we should do so that we really improve the balance in our spiritual bank account. There are some of the stuff which we can do to increase the deposit, to increase the recurring deposit, right? Morality, don't give pain, don't take pain. Doing your duty, not running away from duty. Charity, we know. And exercise, meditation, kaya kalpa, and mirror exercise, lamp exercise, doing mirror exercise, doing lamp exercise, doing all 9 exercises, doing kaya kalpa, it will all add as a positive deposit into your health box, right? So moderation in 5, it goes to the health box if you follow the moderation. If you eat pizza once, it goes as a loan to the negative account of health box. So remember all that. Moderation. And be gratitude in each and everything you do in your life. It goes as a positive point, right? In box number purpose of birth, all gratitudes goes to the purpose of birth box. And contentment, don't think something is wrong somewhere. Everything is perfect. Whatever happens around me is perfect. I am happy with what I have. So contentment, that will increase the deposit of your positive. Ultimately, love and compassion. Love and compassion. And one way is blessing. And that is what we need to do to increase the deposit and to put more money into the loan accounts, to increase the sins. Of course, we know that giving pain to myself or others. 6 temperaments like greedy, anger, inferiority, superiority complex, vengeance, immoral sexual passion, all that is big sins. It will create big sins, right? And not respecting women, any woman, not respecting women is a sin. And finding fault in everything is another negative. You are taking a loan, you are adding, you are increasing the loan amount and violating the moderation in 5. And if I have one worry, you are adding more loan to your bank accounts. One worry or a fear on something, whether I will lose my job, I will lose my job, I will lose my job, finished. I had one friend actually in Misaid, and they were telling that this particular section of the plant will be privatized. I will lose the job. And he started, the moment he heard the news, 1.5 years he was having this fear. After 1.5 years, it was privatized. And he was the first one who was thrown out as well. And the 1.5 year fear is useless, and because the situation didn't come for 1.5 years, right? So fear and acceptance, non-acceptance is another negative account. And hatred feeling. I don't like that actor. I don't like that politician. The moment somebody says about a politician name, there is a BP is increasing. Why? So that is another negative karma. And being lazy and being luxury, unnecessary expenditure. Like when I am brushing the teeth, why tap water is open? When I need it only, I have to open it. And the water is open. When I am not there, why AC has to be kept on? Just because company is paying money? It's again negative karma. So you just think about it. Do a small change in your day-to-day activities so that increase the deposits, decrease the loan amount, and increase the future savings like an RD, recurring deposit. So the spiritual account is the main thing we need to work on day-to-day, minute by minute, what we think, what we speak, and what we do. And that is the wonderful technique called superimposition that even will change whatever negative karma I have, which I don't know. Even if Chanchi, the karma is so bad, but if I start doing this now on, it will superimpose on my genetic center so that the old negative karma will lose its power of getting manifested in my life. So with this, I conclude today's lecture. And if you